Hello, people. This is me. You know who I am, or maybe you don't, but it doesn't matter. I'm here to talk to you about three things that have come to my attention concerning the pirate captain Monkey D. Luffy of the series One Piece. Now, the first thing on my list is Luffy gay? Now, I don't think he's gay. I don't think he's gay at all. Now, that being said, I don't think he's straight either. I put my money on bisexual just because his lack of interest in sex and in people romantically in general is a good sign. Because I don't think he'd give a rat's ass about that. I think if he wanted to get something going, he'd probably just go with somebody he liked. So it could be anybody. I don't know necessarily if he would go with anybody from his crew, but if he probably would, it'd probably either be Nami or Zoro, or maybe both if you wanted to get freaky. And Luffy being made of rubber, yeah, that could be some seriously freaky shit. Oh, yeah. The next question, is Luffy a virgin? This is another one. I'm going to have to say that, yes, he probably is a virgin. There's a good chance I'm wrong, but honestly, there are only two opportunities he could have had his cherry popped. Back on his home island when he was training to become a pirate. And when he was, when he was training 2 years to go to the New World, where he could have gone on with those babes from Amazon Lily. I don't think he did. He could have. I don't know. But you know what? There's no way to know. And I don't know if I really want to know. But, I'd like to think that, he could have. It's entirely possible, but I don't think he did. But, he could have if he wanted to. He's preparing himself. He's waiting. Whatever. Or maybe he's not interested. I hope not. That's just the way he is. Now, the last one I'd like to talk about is Luffy as nearly as stupid as he is so claimed to be? I have a theory that Luffy is much smarter than he seems. Luffy is not stupid. He shows various signs of it. I think he's just playing dumb, playing everybody because it helps. Several reasons. Now, his reasons for being stupid and my reason for thinking or at least acting stupid, and my reason for actually believing him not being stupid, two separate things. His reasons are, it totally screws up his enemies. It makes his life easier so he can be lazy in certain situations. Like when he was supposedly trying to work to pay off his debt to Zeph for supposedly causing that hole in the roof of the Baratier. No. He broke those dishes on purpose to get out of doing real work. He could be a waiter, sure. He doesn't want to do any real manual labor. And let's face it, he was really shirking off the whole time. I can tell you now. I bet my life on it. Also, he used Newton's third law to stop his ship, the Going Merry, from crashing into the whale laboon. He literally used it by firing a cannon at the laboon. The whale didn't feel it, and the ship didn't, he just barely hit the whale. Sadly, it knocked off his special seat, the Going Merry's figurehead. Poor Mary. First serious injury she actually receives. And she'd only just entered the Grand Line. Next reason. He found out Crocodile's weakness really, really fast. I mean, come on. He literally, all it took was one fight. At the last minute, he was on the brink of death. Some water got on his foe's arm, and he figured out that the guy was weakened by water. Come on! How can anybody call him stupid? I get it. Most people think he's some kind of battle genius, but I think he's a genius in general. I'm going to cite the examples of how fast he learns. Now, I only have 2 examples because he doesn't generally learn things, but Luffy has done this twice. The first time was when he examined the moves used by CB9 to create his gear second. He did that after watching one fight. Bam! Again, he sees things. He's smarter than he looks. The next time is his training. He only spent 1.5 of the 2 years training to complete his haki. He spent another half of a year, just training to initially become stronger, which he did. But oh my god, he mastered it in 1.5 years. I mean, come on! That can't be easy, but he did it ridiculously fast for a normal person. Yeah. when it was supposed to take 2 years. Come on, that's just impressive. Another reason I think is that, while he's not stupid, he does have a terrible attention span. If he wants to focus on something, he can, but honestly, he's clearly got ADHD. You know, he's also slightly narcissistic, but not a lot. That's all I gotta say there. But anyway, he's mostly hyperactive to a fault. He's also a terrible liar, although there's a good chance that he's really a good liar, but he decides to be truthful for whatever reason. You know, I don't try to understand how Luffy thinks. I'm just saying that he thinks more than most people think. Yeah, I know, right? What? Also, Luffy, the way his fighting style works, he probably puts more brains into his fighting than anything else, but I do think he puts a lot more thought into things than people think. Another, I think that one of his other problems, though, he is crazy. I think that's just a D quality, as in all Ds, which also goes along with their ridiculous strength, which is just natural to them even without training, and their ridiculous appetite, because all of them eat ridiculous amounts of food. It's not just Luffy. Ace had this problem, it's Garp. I bet Dragon does too, though no one knows for sure, because we know almost nothing about the guy, and I really want to know a lot. Anyway, the point is, I think Luffy is smarter than he looks. He's probably not a genius per se, at least maybe not on Robin and Chopper's level, but he's a lot smarter than he lets on. That's a guy I gotta say on this matter, I mean, I think he's just hiding behind those stupid grins, which are cool stupid grins, they're like devil smiles, but the truth is, he's playing everybody, maybe even all of us. This is the Jacked Man, Eddie Jack, signing off. I hope to see you all next time. I hope you all review. Give me what you think. Tell me your opinions on these facts. Tell me what you think. I want to know. Goodbye. Good night. Good luck to you all. And, peace.